I heard Steiny and JD talking a lot about Klay Thompson. Last 2 games, he's been really, really good. Overall in the series, 24-3, 4.5 rebounds, that is. Shooting 39.5% from the three-point line. But game number 4, 26 points, 9-15 overall, 4-9 for the three-point line. Thought Klay Thompson and his defensively, he's playing a lot better. He's being lauded for his defense in this series. So Klay Thompson, man, I mean, you see Wiggins, 19, Klay, 20. You got Steph with 31.5. Jordan Poole with 15 a game. But I thought he played really well at Chase Center. So Klay, Jordan Poole, man, ever since they went to the one big lineup, it feels like their games have taken another step. They've gone up another notch here in terms of their shot discernment, in terms of their defense or whatnot. And Jordan Poole, look, we could talk all about his defense, but when he's playing better offensively, you notice less and less of his porous defense.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And you just got to watch other teams play right now in the playoffs. There are multiple players on the floor who are liabilities on one end or the other, right?
Yeah.
But they have unique skills, and that's why they're in the game. Jordan has unique skills on offense, and that's why he's out there. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Klay, you say he's averaging 20 a game. It just feels like there are situations where he has provided huge momentum buckets for the Warriors in the second half of Game 3 and Game 4. When the half-court offense got completely stagnant, he hit a couple of, like the one that is in my mind is the one where he's in the short corner,
right,
and he's pump faking, and then he hits like a little fadeaway,
right,
and the degree of difficulty is obviously through the roof.
He's got that nice baseline fadeaway.
That is his shot.
That is his
shot. When it feels like he doesn't have the legs to shoot it, and somehow he hits it. And those were one of those plays where it just felt like they were playing hot potato offensively, and they couldn't get a matching bucket to line up with the Kings, and they just needed somebody to step up in the half court.
As he evolves, I want to see him post up a little bit more. Because he's got that little one leg fade away.
Yeah.
He can fade it away from either 15 feet out baseline.
I'm with
the
you.
Little Sean Livingston fade away, baby.
Call.
I mean, that's something I want to see. A little more Mitch Richmond in his game when he used to do that for Klay Thompson. So I do wonder if Steve Kerr's going to go back to that one big lineup. The one big lineup with Kevon Looney and bringing in Draymond Green off the bench. Yeah, to start the game. Because Jordan Poole, I feel like it is something with his mindset.
I know.
When he starts, he's just a different player, and he gets that space to play alongside Steph and Klay. So I think they got to stick with that at least early on, and then you bring in Draymond Green where the crowd boos him relentlessly, and he comes in, and I think it keeps him out of foul trouble. When you got Looney and Dre out there, they're both picking up the fouls at the same time or together. You notice that in game number 4, they were not in foul trouble. Looney and Draymond, they have to stay on the floor, but I do wonder if he's going to come back with Draymond Green in the starting unit like he did in the second half of game number 4. But here's what Steve Kerr had to say about De'Aaron Fox, because we were discussing this. As the week went along, I was like, Fox is playing. And I don't believe in conspiracies. I don't believe in gamesmanship. I just think Fox is a dog. Fox has that dog in him. He's cut from a different cloth, man. Ain't no finger injury going to prevent him from playing in one of the biggest playoff games in Sacramento Kings history. Here's what Steve Kerr had to say about Fox playing and the Warriors not letting their guard down.
I think Sacramento's crowd will make sure that we don't let our guard down. They will help us quite a bit in that regard. Yeah, I mean, it's different in April and May, June than it is in January, December. If we let our guard down, there's something seriously wrong with us. So yeah, we'll be ready to go.
You let your guard down, and you may be going home Friday or Sunday.
Yeah, they have no margin of error to let their guard down, no doubt about it. And that's why I think that starting the game off on the right foot on the road is imperative for them.
Yeah.
And obviously their road record is going to continue to be an issue until it's not.
Yep.
And so you need to win a game like tonight. It's either this or 7.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going home. So you're going to have to win one of these games on the road. I thought you were going to go in another direction regarding Draymond Green in the one big lineup. Did you see the Shams Charania athletic report yesterday?
About Jordan Poole?
Well, I'm reading the headline here. Inside a moment of truth for Draymond Green and the Warriors in January.
I saw that.
Earning back leadership with his teammates. Green unplugged on The Athletic. We all know what happened, and I felt like I had to earn my voice again. A voice isn't given. And it was him alluding in the article and in other conversations that he was having on ESPN that the Warriors want Draymond Green back next year.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Who knows? Who knows what the Warriors want?
Why now?
I mean, that's what these guys get paid to do, come out with these reports. You heard Woj talk about Klay Thompson wanting to know max. I'll tell you what, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson right now, they're not worried about the money's going to be there, whether it's with the Warriors or with somebody else.
Yeah.
They're worried about beating the Sacramento Kings. And I think the fans don't worry about what's going to happen in the offseason. Look at the offseason. I always think, and it's not everybody, and I'm not taking a shot at nobody. But for me, I want to talk about the offseason when the offseason gets here. For me, because we wait all season for the games. We wait all season to break the games down. We wait all season, like 49ers football. We're going to wait all season to see who the quarterback is. I don't want to get to week 6 in the NFL thinking about, what do you do with Sam Darnold? Do you resign him after the season? I don't know. I don't care at the moment. Draymond Green has a player option to opt in to the Golden State Warriors. So ultimately, the decision's on him on whether or not he wants to come back to the Golden State Warriors for the $27 billion. Now, where I thought you were going to go here is that moment in truth in January where he looked at Jordan Poole, and they had won 3 in a row, and he got on Jordan Poole saying, hey, man, we got to take better care of the basketball. We got to be better. You got to make better decisions. You got to stop talking to the referees. Now, it's funny coming from Draymond, right? Because that's all he does is talk to the referees. And so that article, I'll say, okay, that's cool.
It was a puff piece.
It was a puff piece, and it was a piece that I heard about 2 months ago. So it's old news to me.
Gotcha.
So when I read the report, I was like, I kind of already knew this. Draymond already alluded to getting his voice back over and over. Looney already alluded to it. Steve Kerr alluded to it. So, everybody wants to ride the wave. That's what happens in the playoffs when a guy has a big game like Draymond did in game number 4.
After being suspended.
Yeah, after being suspended, everybody's like, that's going to get all the clicks. And that's another thing with the viewers on Sunday. A lot of people want to see how Draymond Green was going to respond.
That's a good point.
He's a polarizing
really
player.
point. Yeah.
People root.
Well, they hate him.
They hate him.
Let's call it. Outside of Warrior fans, most people don't like him.
Now, even Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes has made it known. Now, Spadoni, was this on the latest Draymond Green show? Because I've heard this before.
Yeah, the one with Dame Lillard. Yeah.
This is back with Dame Lillard, right?
2 days ago, yes.
Well, he did another one with Dame Lillard?
Yes.
Wow. See, I thought this was old.
I thought it was old, too. This Dame Lillard clip.
Yeah, I thought this Dame
old.
Lillard clip, but we'll play it again here. Here's Draymond Green, because Harrison Barnes is he's like everybody, like most people outside of Dub Nation, not really feeling Draymond Green. Check this out.
But Harrison Barnes, I think to this day still don't like me for KD coming here. And the reality is, bro, it's like, I didn't tell him to trade you to bring KD in. Now, the reality is, if KD did come in and you were still here, you would have had to come off the bench. It's fucking Kevin Durant. And it just is what it is. If you were still here, I didn't tell him to trade you. But he took it very personally because of the story that came out that I cried to KD in the car or whatever. He took it very personally at me. And so, for instance, this dude invite Steph them to his wedding, Steph, Clay, everybody at his wedding except me. Bruh. Bruh.
You ain't get invited to the wedding, bro?
All these dudes was at the same meeting that I was at with KD. They was all there too. You know what I'm saying? However, I didn't take it personally because it is what it is. Like, I wasn't invited to your wedding. Now it is what it is. I thought it was funny. It sucks that you got traded, but you went and made your money. You went and got a great deal. You're still making money. But I did get 2 championships. And again, I did that. I didn't go in there and ask them to trade Harrison Barnes. I didn't do that. But I did have a conversation with him about how much Kevin Durant could help us.
So that was from February.
Yeah, and I just got a text from my girl, Biko. Biko, what's happening? She produces the Draymond Green show. That's an old clip.
Yeah, because I follow the Draymond Green podcast.
Right.
I was looking at my phone.
It was like,
and
Blame
Lillard
Lucas
wasn't on this week.
Alexander for telling me it's new.
No, it recirculated.
I don't know why it's recirculated, though.
Because
Why?
Harrison Barnes brought it up the other night in the postgame.
Oh, he brought it up in the postgame, or
Yeah.
did he bring it up with Sam Ament?
He brought it up with somebody.
Sam Ament, because we talked to him about it. He
Here
had
it
the
is.
Q&A with Harrison Barnes.
Basically, yes. And then
Right.
they're bringing it right back up, basically. And it was Harrison Barnes who initiated. However, it came out that way, and now it's recirculated.
Wait, did he bring up the wedding, though?
I don't think he brought up the specific wedding. I think he brought up more Draymond.
Right. Yeah, so I just find it weird that it resurfaced yesterday, because I was like, wait a minute. I've seen this before. He's already talked about it.
Have you ever had hurt feelings, just on a personal level?
Yeah.
A brief aside, not or either being invited to a wedding or not being invited to a wedding, or someone close to you not being invited to a wedding?
Yeah, no doubt. I sometimes I don't even get butthurt about it. It's just like if somebody doesn't invite me
we're
to a
older.
wedding, I just like, okay, well, great. I get to save a day.
Yeah.
I get to do my own
And I
thing.
don't have to give you
but
any
two,
money.
I know where I stand in our friendship. So as
That's
long as
true.
I know
Yeah, that's
where
true.
we stand, cool. I know my limitations. I know what I should do. I know how I should navigate.
So here's the better question. Would you want Draymond Green at your bachelor party? Forget the wedding.
Draymond Green might be a fun dude to party
That's what
with.
I'm thinking.
Hey, I
That's what
wouldn't
I'm
mind him at
thinking.
the bachelor party.
There are certain buddies that I consider to be bachelor party buddies. And yeah, those are the ones you want there.
Right. Yeah. So that clip resurfaced. And I'm like, why is everybody playing it now?
Well-
I could have swore I had that unless I missed something because I subscribe to the Draymond Green podcast. Whenever it releases,
Yeah.
I get the notification. I'm like, I didn't get the notification for that. It's kind of just strange.
Well, and then like, I don't think Draymond invited Harrison Barnes to his. I mean, they're not.
Well-
you can't invite everyone.
Well,
and
I
now if
mean,
Harrison Barnes
if-
was part of Clutch, I'm
but
sure he would have been there.
Harrison Barnes got married before Draymond. So, of course, if Draymond's not invited to Harrison Barnes and I'm getting married, I'm not inviting you to my wedding. It just makes sense.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If you do, one day get married, I definitely would like to be there. If for
I'm
anything,
kidding.
if
I'm
for anything
kidding.
other
Right.
than to eat food on your dollar.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
I'll take the steak, please.
That's one thing I've been trying to navigate. How are we going to do this? Like, my homegirl, Christina, she got married at that mansion in, is it Belmont? Millbrae? It's like this, I forget the
I'm
name.
unaware of any mansions.
Christina, I'm going to ask her during the break. I'm going to DM her, be like, yo, where'd you get married at?
Okay.
Well, you know what they did? They had
did?
catered and they had like a cup of noodles. Now they had the food and everything like that. But some people at weddings, they have like the In-N-Out truck.
Tell me they didn't. Oh yeah, well Rocco had a bunch of trucks, but not
Yeah.
In and Out. He had a bunch of what are they called? The food trucks.
Yeah.
It was really cool. So
Yeah.
did Tommy Call.
Right.
We had a pasta bar at ours, Jade and I. It was really
Yeah,
nice.
see, yeah, that's how you go.
I like
I'm not,
that.
I'm not doing all that. All this food and spending for a bunch of people to eat on my dime. I don't give a damn if it is a wedding or not.
So let's make that happen this year.
You know what happens when you say wedding? Like if you go party to the caterer, hey, we're having a party, right? They have one pricing book.
Right.
The second you say wedding, they
It
bring
goes
out the
up.
heavier one.
Exactly.
They're like,
Exactly.
hey, just tack on another 250% on everything.
Yeah, I'm not. I want to do the city hall thing and just throw a party. I don't
Yeah, that's
feel
the smart-
comfortable.
that's a smart way to do
I
it.
don't feel comfortable
Here,
spending
if I can give you-
thousands of dollars.
Anyone who can hear me, younger people in particular, stop having wedding parties with 15 bridesmaids.
Oh,
It's
that's-
ridiculous.
that is silly.
It is ridiculous. I know that all 17 of your frat girlfriends or whatever, fraternity
They're not your
girlfriends-
close friends.
They're not, all right? Pick a couple,
Right.
keep it short and sweet.
Right.
Pick a brother or a sister if
Right.
you have it, or a cousin or whatever. Maybe one or two friends. Keep it small.
It is funny when you see like 15 dudes or girls or brides. It's like, there's no way I got 15 close
It's like
friends.
the Pro Bowl.
Right.
Everybody's going.
Everybody said, that's a good one. That's one of your best jokes. That's a good one. That's a good one. But I 100% agree. By the way, we're going to get to the calls in a second.
Yeah.
On this day in 2012, the Niners drafted A.J. Jenkins 30th
Oh.
overall. The same night, 30 Rock premiered separate live shows for the East and West Coast. To prove that they were live, they name dropped Jenkins right after he was drafted.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
AJ Jenkins. Would you rather have Rashawn Woods or AJ Jenkins with the game on the line and a ball going in his direction?
Rashawn Woods.
Yeah, me too.